by dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
What's up, slasher fans, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a great, silly, and just plain fun slasher flick lined up for us. It's Scott Spiegel's 1989, just under the radar classic. It's goofy as all hell. It is Intruder. And if you haven't seen this one, like a lot of people haven't, you're in for a really weird treat. But let's not waste any more time. Jump right into this. Here is Intruder. Intruder is an overtly wacky and altogether enjoyable late 80s slasher flick, with a heavy emphasis on over-the-top gore and indulgent practical special effects. Set within a supermarket and lambasted with outrageous moments and characters, this unique little gem packs quite an entertaining punch. One that you won't forget, and definitely one that won't bore you. With blood and mayhem, Intruder is one hell of an outrageously fun slasher effort. The film centers on an overnight stock crew at a local supermarket, who after having an altercation with one of the employees' ex-psychotic boyfriends, begins to be stalked and killed by a bloodthirsty maniac who's looking to put the grocery store out of commission and sent to an early grave. Who is behind the killings, and more importantly, who will be left to mind the store when this bloody night finally comes to a close? In the storied traditions of slasher genre classics, the cast of this demented little production runs the stereotypical norms of any good 80s set horror flick. From geeky characters, strange weirdos, typical tough guys, and everything in between, the cast does their part to fill in this bizarre world of unrelenting stylistic murder in copious amounts. The heavy hitters of this wonderfully maniacal production are Elizabeth Cox as Jennifer Ross, a beautiful young woman who's scared shitless by the unexpected visit by her psychotic jailbird ex-boyfriend. Dan Hicks as Bill Roberts, a dedicated part owner of the grocery store and mild-mannered man of the workers. David Burns as Craig Peterson, a hot-headed ex-con who wants his girlfriend back and at any cost. Sam Raimi as Randy, a goofy butcher who's hooked on his work. Eugene Robert Glazer as Danny, head owner of the supermarket who's looking to sell the business. And finally, Ted Raimi as Produce Joe, the diligent stock boy doomed to punch out his last shift. From small bit parts to central hero, the cast does a commendable job for such a silly and out-of-control little slasher gem. As far as low-budget, under-the-radar films go, you can't go wrong with the entertainment value included inside this warped flick. Existing in a world of cheesy characters and even more outlandish personalities, the movie never takes itself too serious with the wild premise, but rather focuses on upping the ante in gore and stylized direction. From grotesque death scenes to unusually creative camera angles, the film is jam-packed with personality and vibrant moments. Using the location of the supermarket to its fullest, the crew never misses an opportunity to use the scenario for all it's worth. It's fun, straightforward, and never dull, as we witness the entire cast of characters go through the ringer, and in the most spectacular of gory ways. Brutal and entirely done for the love of the genre, Scott Spiegel and crew have a ball as they slash and hack their way through this delightfully wicked production. It's ballsy and totally bananas, and that's the main charm of this underdog of a flick. If you like your movies to be tongue-in-cheek wacky and extremely violent, then look no further than this late 80s oddity. It's batshit crazy and absolutely knows it. In the end, Intruder is a hectic and hilariously over-the-top spin on the slasher genre, one that goes on a wild shopping spree of murder, mayhem, and miraculously masochistic results. And there you have it, weirdos! That is the insanely crazy and just altogether fun slasher flick, Intruder. Just really great low budget film that pretty much focuses solely on weird and crazy characters and outrageous practical effects. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you all at the next movie review. Take care.